What what made you decide to learn to fiddle?
Actually, I do know the answer to this. Okay, have you ever heard of Riverdance
Yes.
or Lord of the Dance? Two very famous Irish dance TVs with Michael Flatley in his tight leather trousers. I was inspired greatly by these, as were most children. When I speak to them, you always hear you had to dance along, you had to sing along to all these sort of things. My brother had some great moves, like Michael Flatley's. And so in Lord of the Dance, two women come on the stage and have like a really amazing fiddle battle. And that's what inspired me to want to play the violin. I wanted to be like one of those women, clad in leather and playing the violin. I've changed slightly from then, but that's probably what I wanted to learn that set. That's what got me. Was
it the first instrument that you started to play?
I played, the first instrument that I touched and learnt a tune on was the penny whistle.
Okay.
My dad taught me a few tunes on that.
And when did you switch to the guitar?
When I was about 14. I picked up we always had a guitar around the house, and my dad's friend Davey would come around every Wednesday and make us pizza. And one of those days, he would always pick up the guitar. One of those days I asked him to teach me Stairway to Heaven, which is one of the songs that he always played.
And how long did it take you to play Stairway to Heaven?
That wee do 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 do, that part, that was just a one sitting. I got the basics. Okay. I can't play very well.
Okay. And the first song that you actually wrote, how old were you?
I was probably about 14, because as soon as I picked up the guitar and learned the basic chords, I think the natural progression from that and the natural way to continue learning the chords and have them imprinted in your mind is to create something memorable from them. So I quite quickly started writing songs to them. It's a very natural thing.
Were they good?
Well, hard. You can't really judge it, especially at that age. I think it's the most exciting thing to see it, like a young child expressing themselves, able to express themselves in any form. Whenever I see any kid.
Mm-hmm. But now with the songs that you make now, have you listened to some of your older songs recently?
Yeah.
And?
My dad actually found some old recordings of old songs, and they were all really sweet, and I think probably the structures were better than they are now. They're probably because I was because nowadays I'm looking to sort of stretch the idea of a structure in a song and stuff like that. Not all the time, but you know, like form, you kind of want to jump outside the form and try stranger things. Whereas back in those days, I had nice little bridges and nice little verses and choruses and things like that. And all the concepts were usually quite nice. And yeah, I entered lots of little competitions when I was younger, and I did okay in them. I was against my brother and stuff.
Okay, meaning?
Like, you know, Battle of the Bands and things when you were like really small. Not really small, but like 14. That was when I entered my first Battle of the Bands, and I won a microphone.
Okay. And your brother?
My brother, he was in a heavy rock band. You can look them up on YouTube. He used to, no longer, they don't play anymore, but they were called, what were they called? Disengaged. Disengaged. If you look up Disengaged at the Market Bar, you will be astounded. It's this amazing clip of them in this bar in Inverness, and they were only like 14 at the time.
Okay.